Welcome back to the video blog. My name is Adam Daniel Mezei, PMD4hire.com, AdamDanielMezei.com. Now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about what I wanted to talk about. I am not superstitious. I'm hardly a superstitious person, but I do kind of believe in the power of numbers. I don't worship numbers, but I believe that numbers contain inherent power. They have more than just value. They also have significance. And I don't want to say they portend things, but you don't mess with numbers. And I'm not talking business. I'm just talking numbers in an absolutist, standalone sort of a way. That's part one of what I wanted to start. Let's talk about part two, sports injuries. Now, I'm not a young guy, but I'm not an old guy, and I refuse to be sidelined. I still work out as hard as I did when I was in my mid-20s, and I just go at it. Why? I like it. Another reason, I want to live. Another reason, I just like challenges. I like pushing myself to limits. I like seeing what I'm capable of. I want to see how far I can go. Am I a maniac? No. Do I really go really hard? No, but there are days when I really push it probably much further than I should at my stage, given the fact that I'm not an athlete professionally, but I like to see how far I can do it. Alright. Number? Sports injury. Let's put it all together. Now, for the past few days at the gym, I've been receiving locker keys from the turnstile people, I guess you'd call them, the attendants, and I got the number 23. That's right, the number 23. I received it a couple of times, and for the past few days I've had some very bizarre shit going on at the gym that has resulted in some sports injuries. Let me explain what I mean. Well, the other day, I was at the gym, and I was biking and reading a great book, actually, a classic, which I'll talk about in a future video blog called Hiroshima, about the nuclear attacks. I'm sitting there and I'm reading this book, and in the back of, sort of, in the background and in my ear I can hear this tick, 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 tick. Now what's that? That's a machine that's in the vicinity that's been left on or that there's a problem with. Now, there's music that's blaring in the workout area and the cardio area where the bikes and the machines and the ellipticals and all that stuff are. And people are walking back and forth. And it keeps going tick, 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 and nobody's doing a thing. Nobody has the presence of mind to just look around and see, maybe turn the machine off, maybe something's wrong, whatever. Anyway, I finished my workout. I wasn't about to get off the bike in the middle of my workout. And I go over and I have a little recon, and I notice that one of the machines needs oil, or it's blaring this kind of LCD warning, oil, oil. It was very simple to stop the ticking. How do you do it? One way is you can yank the ripcord, yank the stop key, or turn the damn thing off. So I wanted to turn the damn thing off. Only problem was, there's 3 treadmills that are arrayed adjacent to each other, and I didn't see that some Nimrod left the adjacent treadmill running at a high speed. I think you know what I did. I stepped on the treadmill, fell flat on my ass, flat on my arm, and I slid to the end of the treadmill and smashed into the Stairmaster machine, which abuts it. Everything's okay. But I scratched myself pretty bad on my leg and my arm, and I went sprawling, just like bowling. I went bowling to the Stairmaster machine because some Nimrod forgot to turn the machine off. I got up, dusted myself off. I checked to make sure that everything was in one piece. I said a little prayer, no joke, and I just said, okay, nothing's busted. I got up, I turned the machines off. I look around. One guy asks me and check if I'm okay. 3 guys back at the bike area where I was are giggling at me. Giggling at me because I fell. I turned off both of the treadmills, one that was beeping and the one that the jackass left running. That's injury number 1. I could deal with those injuries. There's some sprains I could feel in my fingers and my arm, whatever. I have a very good feeling that nothing bad happened to me because I'm in very good shape. Second injury happened to me today, and I go pretty hard, again, like I said, and I was skipping pretty pretty madly. Not angrily, just, pretty intently, like I do. I like to keep my hands-eye coordination fast. I want to be as fast as I am in my mid-50s as I am when I was, 25 years ago. I'm not 50, by the way, but I'm going to be, and when I am, I want to be as fast. I pulled a muscle, and it just hit me like that. It killed me. I pulled a muscle. I still feel it. I can feel it sitting on this chair, and it's frustrating. And I was hobbling around the gym, and I was grunting, and I'm not used to getting injured. And when I'm injured, I'm not just in pain. I'm angry at myself that I allowed myself to get injured. Nobody came around to ask me if I was okay. The 3 personal trainers that are working in the gym that I see every day, or whatever, 5-6 days a week that I'm at the gym, nobody came over to say if I was okay. Nobody came and said, hey, is everything cool? Did you bust something? No. Nobody. I was hobbling around like an idiot. I don't hobble. I never hobble. I'm usually walking pretty intently in that place. Nobody came around to ask me. I'm not saying people giggled, but nobody came around to ask me. The number 23. Is it because I received the number 23? I don't know. Do I believe in that stuff? I don't know. But I'm feeling it in my leg right now, and I got sports injuries, and it's got something to do with numbers. And the worst part about it, nobody gives a shit. Nobody gives a shit. I don't know why. I can't stand insensitivity. None of the people in my circle will I permit to be insensitive. I'm sorry to say, I do not want to work with insensitive SOBs. And that's part of the reason why living in this city is so unappealing, because of the fact that nobody gives a shit about anybody else. They don't give a shit about themselves. So why would they give a shit about somebody else? Again, that's a subject for another video blog, but it astonishes me. The number 23, sports injuries, and the apathy of the general population. Looking forward to getting back to civilization, and looking forward to mending again, because I cannot tolerate sports injuries. And if you're a little bit bored of this conversation, you can always go over here and entertain yourself that way. Again, my name is Adam Daniel Mezei. Thanks again for listening. Another long video blog, but I had to get this off my shoulders. And as always, I wish for you many, many good things. And have a look at pmdforhire.com. Some pretty interesting blogs over there. Take care.